It is done. It is done. It's done for Jesus and it's done for us. What do I mean by this? You were identified with Jesus Christ. We were identified with Jesus Christ. Let me just give you a few things. When Jesus was crucified, we were crucified with him. Galatians 2:20, it says, I have been crucified with Christ. You have been crucified with Christ. It is no longer I who live, but Christ lives in me, and the life which I now live in the flesh, I live by faith in the Son of God who loved me and gave himself for me. What else? Jesus was buried, yes, but we were buried with him. Let's read Colossians 2:12. It says, you were buried with him in baptism, in which you also were raised with him through faith in the working of God who raised him from the dead. You were buried with him as well. What's next? Because Jesus was righteous, he made us righteous and justified with him. Romans 3:24. Being justified freely by his grace through the redemption that is in Christ. You and I were justified. What's next? When Jesus rose up from the dead, and hear me on this, when Jesus rose up from the dead, you were made alive with him as well. Colossians 2:13, it says, and you being dead in your trespasses and uncircumcision of your flesh, he has made alive together with him, having forgiven you all trespasses. What else? When Jesus was risen, we were raised up with him. You gotta see this. You know, these are the things that you are not going to do. These are the things that you already did. And these are the Bible verses to prove that. Okay, Ephesians 2:6, and raised us up together and made us sit together. Raised you up from where? Raised you up from the dead. Right? That's you. That's Jesus, yes, but that's also you. Raised up together and made us sit together in the heavenly places in Christ Jesus. Church, this is your history. Everybody say, it's my history. It's what happened, past tense. You don't have to go to the cross. You don't have to sacrifice. Right? You don't have to carry your cross. You don't have to do all of those things because it's already done. It's already done. This is what resurrection means. You are now seated on the throne right next to Jesus in the heavenly realms. You are now positioned to reign in your life. You are now positioned for victory because of what Jesus did. And you were together with him on those steps. The devil has no more power over you. Everybody say, the devil is under my feet. Because you're seated right next to Jesus in the heavenly realms, the devil is under your feet. He cannot touch you anymore unless you allow it.